The thing everyone's talking about today is the 101-year-old that got mugged.
Yeah, this story won't go away. Jesus.
And they will not stop showing the video on TV.
They know what people want to see.
The video, obviously, a lady with her walker trying to leave her building. There's a black dude, and she thinks he's going to help her out of the building.
Help her open the door.
Next thing you know, he mugs her and gives her a few rights, and then it looks like a nice right hook, and she finally goes down, and her little knit hat falls off her head.
Falls off her little old head.
And I don't want to confuse the issue. We're just as outraged as everybody else. Absolutely.
Give her a knuckle sandwich.
Somebody, though, on Instant Feedback yesterday goes, can you imagine it comes out that she called him the N-word?
Yeah.
Like he really was asking directions.
Right. We can't explain it to anyone. Like, look, man, she called me the N-word.
Yeah. Open the door, you goddamn...
Right.
What? What did you say?
Hey, if you want to find racism, just talk to some old people. Who are you kidding? They're the biggest offenders. I used to go to the Legion with my dad. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the stuff they used to say to each other.
And not even like the double head turn before they say it.
No,
where
right
you
to
look
their
around.
face.
It's like they don't care.
Mm-mm.
They're like born and raised that way, and it was a different time. They don't care.
Yeah. Anthony, they still haven't found the guy. They're still looking. We know the NYPD pretty well. We have a lot of friends, and there's pressure. There's a little pressure to find this guy.
Yeah.
Because all eyes are on TV going, well, they haven't found the guy yet?
Yeah, they're looking, I guess. I guess they're looking, but how do you find this guy?
Look for the pink bicycle. He stole a pink bicycle from a little girl, punches a 101-year-old lady in the face 3 times, breaks her cheekbone, and then does the same thing to an 85-year-old broad.
Yeah.
Decides to take on a younger opponent and takes her her wedding ring that she wore for 60 years.
60 years of love.
And the papers are going nuts. The voice of the people going nuts. Everyone's writing into the papers.
Oh yeah, people are outraged. Something about when old people, and there it is.
And there
it is, right behind you. I'm just watching her getting slugged.
I don't understand the last hit. Because she reaches for pocketbook?
She kind of reaches. Look at her. She's leaning forward. She's Granny goes down. Oh.
And people get confused when they listen to this show. Trust me, we are outraged. We all have old relatives. This is not cool.
The worst part of that is the way that her hair, like shaked.
Oh, it did. It totally did.
Yeah. And I guess she was supposed to talk to detectives yesterday, but she had to go to bingo or canasta or something.
Yeah.
And said she didn't have time. She didn't want to miss her canasta or her card game.
No, Grandma, you might feel a slight sting. That's just pride with you. Remember, in the 5th, your ass goes down.
Very good. Very, very good.
Old bat.
$5,000!
For what?
To the guy that turns in this creep.
I heard it's up to 13 grand now.
From who?
Various sources.
Well, add me to the list. $5,000.
Wait.
$5,000.
Wait.
$5,000 you turn this guy in. Not to the cops.
All right, I just want to make sure this is coming out of your account.
$5,000.
Hold on.
Out of my account.
Your account.
Yes, not the combined account.
All right.
Don't worry about that.
Because I realized I paid for half of that goddamn Tyrosine.
Thank you.
You did?
Yes.
It wasn't supposed to come out of there.
It came out of our joint account.
No.
It came out of our joint account.
No, know what happened with that?
What?
If I'm not mistaken, the company ended up doing the right thing with that one.
Did they?
I swear to God, yeah. You could ask Kenny, but it sounds like XM and then CBS, they split the bill on that one.
All I saw was the email that said, "Wait a minute." I said, "How am I in for that?" Yeah. I know we make stupid offers at the spur of the moment on this show occasionally, but Jesus.
By the way, if the Pets Out West want a new mission, just a little hint, a little intel for you guys. Dice is at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard just about every night. Hint, hint.
Working out.
He's working out. He's in the cage, getting ready for his Giant Stadium show.
Oh, I guess
just a little intel for the Pest Out West.
Yeah,
they did a fine job at the Tyra sign. $5,000.
Wow.
to the person that turns this guy in.
So now is that going to be added to the
cash?
Added to the total? Are they going to report that on the news now that it's what, 18,000?
I don't need this to make the press. I'm just saying $5,000. $5,000 to the guy that turns this creep in. No problem. No questions asked. I'll meet you in an alley and I'll give you a bag of money.
Bring him to the show first.
Huh?
Bring him to the show first.
Bring what?
Talk to him.
Oh, the guy that turns him in?
No, the guy.
Which guy?
If you catch him.
Oh, that'd be
Just
fun.
bring him down here.
Yeah, because we're going to take him on because everyone else wants to take him on. You know what's funny about that? There's letters to the editor. There's Bill Gallo column I want to read real fast. It's like 3 paragraphs. Let's be honest here, man. That guy, and he's a creep for what he did, obviously, but if he really wanted to, he would have knocked her head right off her body.
You think he gave her old lady punches? Like he just kind of lightened up on her a little?
Yeah, which doesn't make it any better, obviously, but he was just kind of toying with her.
That wasn't like,
that guy was an animal.
That wasn't the kind of punch he would give somebody for giving him like some soap chip instead of some crack. Then he would have walked up and like knocked that guy's head off.
Mm-hmm. Still punch her in the face.
It's an old lady punch.
Yeah, but she looks like Jimmy Stewart. How do you punch her?
Jimmy Stewart.
Anyway, but you got this column. I'm going to read Bill Gallo and others. If you saw this guy face to face, you would crap yourself.
Face to face, you look away, lock your doors.
But it's pretty much what we were talking about yesterday. Everyone likes hiding behind their computers with fake names and fake screen names and stuff. But the reality is, if you're face to face with these people you're trashing on the computer, you would crap yourself.
Yep.
You absolutely would. Bill Gallo in the Daily News today. He's a legend. He's a legend. He's been writing for, who knows, probably...
10 years.
Huh?
10 years.
Could be more than that.
I would guess he's been writing for 65 years. He's in his 80s.
Is he in his 80s?
He's in his 80s. The headline, like picking on old ladies, punk.
Punk.
Want a piece of me?
Oh.
Look,
a dry, gristly piece of me.
Look, we're all pissed off, and Bill Gallo's a terrific columnist, but stop. Stop.
You got to know your limitations.
Please stop. And then it's embarrassing. This article's embarrassing to read. You know this lowlife who has been mugging helpless old women? Whoever you are, punk, I'd like to meet you in any boxing ring and see if you're interested in a fist fight.
Fisticuffs.
First of all, if you're really brave, you should meet him in a vestibule somewhere uptown.
Yeah.
Then we'll see how tough you really are.
A boxing ring.
And then he's perusing the newspaper, too. He thinks this guy's like a gentleman. Like, I'd like to take you off your smoking jacket and give you a sock to the face.
Right.
Engage in some fisticuffs.
It goes on. I'm over 80 now. Oh, Jesus.
What are you going to do? He's over 80 and he's going to take on this like 30-year-old crackhead.
Oh. Ready for this? I think 60. I think I nailed it. Been writing since 1941.
Wow. This guy wrote about the war.
And the war
Great
ending.
War. The big one.
He wrote about World War II ending.
WW2.
He wrote about it starting.
Yeah, pretty much our involvement.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm over 80 now, so you'd be fighting somebody closer to your own age than a woman you've been targeting. It's deplorable for a 30-something-old coward like you to be picking on women of 101 and 85 years of age, and I'm sure there's no shortage of guys in their 60s on up who would love to beat the hell out of you.
All comers. This guy could probably just take these guys, like they all run at him at once. Like
the Bugs Bunny cartoon. You could
knocking out old people.
Knocking out old columnists.
Jack LaLanne will step up and he'll just punch him in the face. There's no way an old guy is going to do anything to that guy.
God bless Bill Gallo, but stop already. And go ahead, Jim.
No, go.
And then the next line is just hilarious. Allow me to be the first. And then he writes, I did box in the PAL as a kid and continued to mix them up later in the Marine Corps during World War II, but it was all in sport. I've loved boxing all my life and taught my kids to throw jabs, hooks, and right crosses. After the war, I still sparred with friends in gyms until I was well into my 50s, but I've never gotten angry with an opponent. I'm not a violent man, but what you did to these two wonderful old ladies has gotten me madder than a wildcat.
Wow. He is mad.
Are wildcats really mad?
No, they just go
hungry.
They're just,
always to get you ready.
who knows if that's them being mad or not?
Here's the thing. Can you imagine? Let's take this a step further.
Yeah.
Let's say, how do you organize this? Like, let's say this guy comes out of hiding and says, look, I'd like to take that gentleman up on his offer to fight him. Do they really promote the fight? Like, in this corner is the thug, and in this corner, and you see he's 85, and he's like, I really have to fight this guy?
Yeah, right. He'd be like, I was writing a column.
I didn't mean it.
I really didn't mean this. Look, I'm going to get the crap beat out of me here.
I'm just angry typing columnist.
I don't know.
I didn't really think that you would take me up on this. He's got his hunchback.
I'm in it now.
Takes out his fake teeth.
His shorts are up to like his nipples, like old man shorts. Trying to put him up, you.
He's just got weird patches of hair all over his body that he just gave up on years ago.
One punch, he's down.
His prostate knocked out.
Well into my 50s, but I've never gotten angry. Okay, I'm not a violent man, but what you did to these two wonderful old ladies has gotten me madder than a wildcat. In the last 40 years or so of my life, I don't ever remember being so damn mad as I am now.
40 years? This is the maddest he's been?
Are you kidding? What about 9/11?
Yeah, how about that?
You dope? How about the Nazis? Yes, thank you, Than. He wrote about the Nazis.
Well, that was more than 40 years.
Well, he did say 40 years. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So perhaps, reporting on. Okay, so it was
60.
It was probably
67.
Liberating concentration camps, and then this.
How about blacks being hosed down in the middle of streets?
That didn't bug him.
Obviously. Come out from hiding. Come out and take my challenge. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Dude. He knows.
$10,000 for the mugger if he comes out of hiding to take on Bill Gallo.
Now you're offering $10,000 for the mugger?
If he comes out of hiding just to fight Bill Gallo.
Just to fight him. Promote this one. Don King could promote it. Be huge.
I want to see Bill Gallo savaged in a boxing match.
The guy won't let up because the ref is trying to get him off of him, and he's just overhand righting his head. Just pow, pow.
Because there are people all over this world that do this. They hide behind their keyboards and stuff. And look, he's mad. He should be mad. But stop with like putting out a challenge in a newspaper that everyone's reading.
How about a UFC fight? Not just jiu-jitsu, mixing it up.
You could kick him in the face. What's the old codger going to do? And you know what? There'll be letters in the paper in the coming days. We got to look for that. Of people going, bravo to you, sir. You are a man of courage.
Oh, it'll be in tomorrow's paper, so make sure we take a look at that.
Yeah.
You are good for nothing, and you deserve the beating of your life. Come on out, you rat, and let's get a look at you.
Do you think she's really going to give him the beating of his life?
No.
I don't know. I think this guy's probably been in a few brawls. Probably had the beating of his life a couple of times. Like in his crib.
Dude, he's in his 80s. He's in his 80s.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy right now is watching the news going, I can't believe I hit her like that?
Yeah, wow.
The purpose got me nervous, man. When you're constantly on television, assaulting a 100-year-old lady, it's got to really bug you.
The entire city's looking for you.
The entire city of New York is waiting for this guy to get caught. This story is just huge. It's got legs, as they say.
Yeah.
Now there's stories about old folks, getting into self-defense classes.
Oh, they're taking self-defense. They kind of always show this. Whenever an old person gets assaulted, they show old people at self-defense classes, and you just look at them and go, just stop it. Just stop. You're a victim. You're a victim. It's like a wounded zebra going to a class at the little side of the pond.
Yeah.
It just ain't going to save you when the lion comes charging at you at 40 miles an hour.
Hey-ya!
Yeah, exactly. Now make sure you scream real loud when you throw your punch. That'll frighten the attacker. Ah! As her little hat goes flying.
Or the attacker grabs her from behind and she tries to use the move where she flips the attacker, but instead she just enrages him, so he picks her up by her throat and throws her through a window.
Here we go. Here's what was on the news, the self-defense. Old ladies taking self-defense.
Watch Grace Wilson in action and you forget she's 82 years old.
You don't.
The self-defense class she's taking involves short but powerful moves for seniors that use an attacker's momentum to gain control of an opponent.
Oh, sure.
People think because they're in their 80s, they're supposed to start using a cane and feeling sorry for themselves.
Wilson's attending the class after seeing this disturbing attack caught on surveillance video. Watch as defenseless 101-year-old Rose Marat gets pummeled in the face not once, but 4 times by a mugger.
How about this? How about all the old people in that building, instead of wasting their money on self-defense, how about they all chip in and get a doorman?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Or a gun.
Oh, no. Here he comes where I gotta remember my self-defense course. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, it's
Dummies, come on.
It's kind of dangerous to tell your grandma to take self-defense class
take them on
when she's never done anything like that in her life before.
Just give it up. Apparently, she got that knockout blow because she leaned over her walker trying to get her purse back.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe you should teach the old broads what to do in a situation like that.
Give up everything.
Give up your $30 and your lotto tickets.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Teach them how to pop those teeth out and provide a service.
Here's a little more to the audio.
You know, we are scared now.
I don't know how to use self-defense, but if I was taught, I would try to defend myself the best I can.
The Glenwood Senior Center in Ridgewood is starting classes for elderly members who want to feel more secure. Like Grace Wilson. She offers to demonstrate her moves on me, some 30 years her junior. After promising to take me down gently, I realize she is not as frail as she looks.
Since I'm taking these lessons and doing what I'm doing, honey, he get his kick right where he don't want it.
There you go.
Oh, honey.
An old lady kicked to the balls.
You get his kick right where he...
Poor old people.
All right.
I don't... Yeah! Oh! Ow! 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 Oh, stop hitting me! I'm trying to fall. Could you stop with the uppercuts? They're keeping me on my feet.
They're going to try to throw a kick and their hip is going to crack like crackers.
Trying that flip move.
Oh, just collapse to the floor like a fish that has been thrown into the sand and just lay there until you're rescued.
By the way, nothing's good enough for our listeners. I offer $5,000 to the person that turns this creep in.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're calling me cheap. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why don't you come by with your cold hard cash and we'll add it to the old reward money.
I'll even do this. I'll say I'll offer $40,000.
Wow, for what?
What?
Exactly.
That guy comes out and fights with Bill Gallo.
Exactly.
I put 40 G's on the end.
Never bet on the white guy.
I'm betting on the NYPD. Please, 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 please. I don't want to give up $5,000. Hey, it's on tape, though. I'll give $5,000 if some creep turns him in. Absolutely.
Some creep turns him in?
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be another creep turning him in. All right, we got to take a break, sure. A couple of the letters to the editor when we return.
Yeah, these are good, too. People are angry.
They're definitely funny, and we have just too much to do today. What can I tell you? It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's Whip 'em Up Wednesday.
Opie and Anthony just got me wild. I just got wild!
We tell you how to get a wow sticker, but we can't plug the website.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
The Opie and Anthony virus.
Infected.
That's right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. We broke some nice news yesterday there, Jimmy.
Yeah, the Traveling Virus Tour this year starts in Las Vegas. It's Saturday, April the 14th. It's going to be at the Joint at the Hard Rock Cafe. They're taking care of us, man. They're putting all these O&A things around the casino. I think they're going to make us feel very welcome.
Nice.
And on the lineup is myself, Joe Rogan, Louis C.K., Frank Caliendo, Bobby Kelly, Rich Voss, Otto and George, Ralphie May, and I think we're adding one more guy. And pre-sale is Friday at 6 a.m. Tickets go on sale.
That's Vegas time, by the way.
Vegas time, yes. That's 9 o'clock here. And extremeradio.fm, XTREME radio.fm. You can get pre-sale tickets Thursday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I would suggest going there. This is not a huge venue.
It's only like 1,500 seats. We're starting small. This thing will sell out. We got a lot of pests that live out west. They're going to be going to the show. We saw a lot of emails from people that are very excited that the O&A Traveling Virus Comedy Tour will start in Vegas this year. And then when we're out in Vegas, I think we're doing a little press conference, and we're going to be announcing the rest of the cities. I think we're doing another 9 or 10 this summer.
It's a press conference Saturday afternoon, right?
I think so, yeah.
9 or 10, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I know. We're flying in and flying out, basically. Flying into Vegas, press conference, do the show, fly back so we can do the radio on Monday.
Military operation.
Absolutely.
Nice.
But we're very, very excited that we're rolling out the dates for the O&A Traveling Virus. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE, talking about this 101-year-old lady that got punched by the mugger in the vestibule. Everyone has seen the video by now. It's just everywhere.
It's worldwide, by the way. Yeah, people are commenting that it's all over the place.
Yeah.
People love stuff like this.
A lot of pressure from the NYPD to catch this guy. A lot of pressure.
They'll get him sooner or later. Somebody knows who he is.
Yeah. Well, you turn him in, $5,000 from me personally. Not from our joint account, Anthony.
Oh,
which we zeroed out anyway because we don't trust each other.
Well, you got it. You never know what's going to happen. You know, I'm sure John Lennon and Paul McCartney had great times.
Anthony and I, we have this corporate account for whatever, show expenses and stuff, and we notice it gets a little too high, and we both call Bob secretly. Bob, it's a little high.
Every so often it gets a little fat, and we're like, you want to divvy that up?
You want to move that into some individual accounts, please?
We got to move some of this. I want to stay pretty liquid, but I may want to invest.
No, it's not that I don't trust Anthony, but
you know, keep like $10 in there. All right, $5.
We both do the same thing. It's hilarious. All right, hey, letters to the editor about the old lady. Who wants to take this over here?
Love these.
I highlighted some of the good ones myself.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Ann. You start there.
Highlighted?
Yeah, you start. Go ahead.
Well, I like the first one. Mm-hmm. I don't know how anyone could possibly think that a goon like this could ever be rehabilitated.
Hold on. What's important to this, Anthony, because we see the same crap with our radio show. Everyone likes to comment about what we're doing wrong with the radio show, and they hide behind screen names. They don't use their real names. This first guy is really brave because his name is News, N-O-O-Z Guy 1.
News Guy 1. Yeah.
Let's see how brave you really are. Write these same letters with their real name,
and
first
address.
and last, and your address. And a cell phone number.
Get a knock on the door.
Yeah.
By a guy in a hooded jacket. He could have killed both women. And the fact that they were so elderly and infirm, makes it all the more vicious. Give him the needle. He's being tough. He wants to give the guy a nice, easy death penalty.
I like this one.
Yeah, which one?
PNO Bronx. Damn. And she spelled damn D-A-M. Idiots from the Bronx. Why?
Lots of whys.
That wasn't right at all. When I see the playback on this, I was not too happy. Boy, what a risk taker this poster is. I was not too happy.
Why? I was not too happy. Why?
That's the worst thing I've seen in a long time. How are you going to punch her? Not once, but about 4 to 5 times, and he couldn't put her down. He had to push her to the floor, and then in capital letters, "You go, Grandma." I wish I knew who this guy was, or rather, I wish I was walking down the block when that happened.
No, you don't.
Why?
No, you don't. I mean, you think that while you're behind your keyboard, but no one wants to see this animal face to face for the most part. Brooklyn kid, it's a shame before God for someone to do such a thing. Jail is too good for this poor excuse for a human. Payback will come in spades for this fool.
Well, yeah.
Oh, well.
Where's the one where they want to throw the book at him?
Yeah.
Oh, Phantom, this was a dreadful attack on the old and feeble. I watched the video clip on the news last night and was absolutely dismayed. I think the book should be thrown at this guy.
Throw the book at him. 1950 talk.
The hell does that mean?
Throw the book at him.
What other ones you want to read really fast here? How about Bronx Girl 74, BXGRL 74? Typical. That's all I'll say on that.
Oh.
You gotta love her.
Typical, huh?
First thing I thought.
When I saw this on TV, I was so angry. I hope the police catch this and then capitalize animal soon. Jail time should be life with no parole for this animal. Ooh. Like this guy doesn't know jail?
Here's TYSENS13, another person hiding behind their screen name instead of using their real name. And this isn't a wacky message board. This is in a respectable newspaper here in New York. It's a long letter, but this line caught my attention. I hope they catch him and turn some of the seniors loose on him with their canes, walkers, whatever, and beat the crap out of him.
Like Clockwork Orange, when all the old people are beating Alex.
Yeah.
Diamond Lou has a good one. The only question is, where is the big mouth Al Sharpton now? Why is he not crying for justice now? It is interesting how not one black leader has stuck their stupid face out to make a remark.
Not even comment on it.
No,
They're not even commenting.
Who cares?
Yeah. Jailhouse Doc is my favorite. That clown is a punk coward, plain and simple. Let him go against someone who could give him a run for his money, and his skirt would drop right down. If he gets locked up, the other inmates will form a conga line on him, and he will have hemorrhoids that no amount of Preparation H will soothe. This guy's kind of painting a picture, isn't he? Hopefully he will be caught, and even the crooks in protective custody on Rikers will make his life unbearable.
He's not even talking about the criminal. He's talking about the kid from American Idol.
And then,
conga line.
Did you see Dr. Phil, another person hiding behind their fake screen name? Put me in the ring with this little fart, and I'll show you Rocky Balboa gone wild.
Oh.
He'll be walking like an Egyptian for a few decades. And then he ends it with the a-hole, but he spells it arse, A-R-S-E.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Get into quite the Donnybrook with the guy, huh?
Yeah, if you want some entertainment, go read the letters to the editor in your paper.
But the Rocky thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully the guy would wind up like Mickey.
But Rocky Balboa...
he probably would, too.
But Rocky Balboa isn't real.
That's exactly what the scene would look like if that idiot columnist there, what was his name?
Oh, Gallo.
Yeah. If he got in the ring with this beast, it would look just like Clubber Lang, bitch slapping Mickey.
Rock. I'll get him, Rock. Here he is. Come on, get in the ring. Oh, hey, oh, no,
And Rocky wants to help him the whole time, but but Mickey's like, no, I can handle this one, Rock.
I can handle it.
You just sit there and watch what I do to this punk.
I'll get this punk. We'll fight fair and square. Come on, punk. Put up your dukes.
Hey, Mickey.
He brought a shovel into the ring, Rock. He's caving my skull in, Rock.
Don't worry, I can handle this one.
Oh, my head looks like oatmeal. I don't think that's allowed in the ring, sir. Apparently it is.
I just like the visual of him taking him on, and Rocky's not allowed to do anything because Mickey just thinks he can handle this punk.
Go on, Mickey.
He's picking me up. Oh, no, he's running away. Whoa! Oh, God, Rock.
Rocky's just waiting for the call. Come on, let me get in there.
Hey, let me in, Mickey. Maybe I could help you out with the guy.
No, I'll handle him, Rock. I'll handle him. My wool cap is full of stew, but I could... Oh!
Stupid Anthony's doing old school radio. What, do you want to, do the horse noise, too?
I need coconuts. He's running me over with a horse, Rock. Rocky, he's running me over with a horse. Oh, no, Rock. He's picked up a dolphin. He's hitting me with a dolphin. Ow! Not a sheep. We're not even close to the water. How's he doing this?
Mickey, anytime, you want a little help, just kind of chime in and maybe I'll punch the guy or something.
I've been training for this fight.
Looks like you could use a little help. Eye the tiger, Mickey. Eye the tiger.
All right, Rocket. Why am I at the end of a bowling alley? Ow! Ow, he's bowling into me. Ow! What do you mean, is it safe? Ah! Ah! Ow, he's drilling my teeth, Rock! Rock, he's drilling my teeth! Ow! Oh. Now he's offering me some oil of clove, Rock.
Just say the word.
No, I'll handle him, Rock.
You just raise your hand or something.
No, not the dolphin again.
I just love the visual. Just raise your hand and I'll help you, Mickey.
Oh, no, not the... He hit me with a horse, Rock. Oh, no. What's he pulling out of his pocket, Rock?
Well, I'll get him if you want.
No, I got him. He tased me, Rock.
Just say the word, Mick. I got your back.
I got him, Rock. Not a problem. I've chased chickens. I can beat up this big spade.
You want a piece of me?
You want a piece of me? That's exactly what it would look like.
Yeah. With all these people that are brave enough to take this punk on.
80-year-old columnist is going to beat up this guy.
Oh, man, is that... Very funny.
Why would he hit him with a dolphin?
People would just accept that and watch it. Here's the thing: that the dolphin would have to be sitting somewhere for him to grab it. And, no one would question why there was a dolphin by the side of the ring.
But he's just pummeling the old guy with it.
Yeah, he picks up this endangered animal and hits an elderly man with it. With his gloves on. How do you do that with your gloves on?
I don't even know how you'd hold them. They're slippery.
Let's go to Larry on Long Island. Larry.
Hey, what's going on?
Larry.
Morning. Quick thing before I get to my question to you guys. As far as Sanjaya, Patrice has totally become a queer. There's no way of defending that when you sit there analyzing and titillating about some young boy who's under 18 nonetheless.
Yeah. It's just, his theory is just kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, it is funny, and he's real straight. Anyway, so, my question was, when they do catch this guy, how much time is he really going to do for stealing $33 and not even using a weapon?
Well,
and is there, a law for people that are over, 65? Is it, worse punishment for that?
Oh, funny you should mention that. As,
no law yet.
As people like to say, but they want to make a felony if you mug someone over 70 years old.
If you assault them. Apparently, it's a misdemeanor to punch an old person in the face.
Right.
So the guy really, you're right, the guy wouldn't get much time. And the lawyer would plea bargain it down, and it would be like, hey, look, he's got a drug problem. He was high on dope, and he's cleaning himself up. They pull out all those usual crap defenses.
I think the age is too low, though, man. There's 70-year-olds can be tough.
Right.
I
think if it's his first offense, he's probably going to just get community
Honestly, he's not going to get much time in the end, but then everyone's going to know who he is, and, his life is just going to be hell. But here's the law. The New York legislators proposed a new law yesterday that would make a felony to assault anyone older than 70 and hit the assailant with a maximum of 4 years in the slammer. So they're trying to get that passed.
I think they should actually go at 60. Because that's the difference between that and regular hate crimes. Everybody will be old if we live long. I mean, that's not a black thing or a gay thing. That's every person will be
live long enough, you're going to be old.
I guess
that protects everyone equally.
They prey on the elderly, so now they want to, protect the elderly by having this new law. So it's pretty interesting.
You should. She get more than 4 years too, man. If you punch an old lady in the face like that, you should get 10 years.
That's brutal. I mean, he really just clocked her until she fell down. He had her money. He had everything. She leaned over to grab the bag. I guess he could have just mushed her. Could have given a mush, or leave the building.
She probably had just a little birthday card in there for her great grandson or something. That's all her day was going to be, was trying to get to the post office and mail the damn thing.
She lights a candle.
Took her money for church.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have to hit her for that. Like what you do when she went to grab the purse, he could have just raised his hand up like he was going to slap her, and she would have backed. I mean, that's what I always do. If I'm trying to get in line and there's some old people, I'll
go, hey,
up, and they
you're just you're going to backhand them. And they back right off.
Yeah, they understand.